WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwan tingin na bayan ka, babalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwan tingin na bayan ka, babalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Five straight points for Air Force. Columna scores and a foul. Karen Columna with a nice move inside, putting on the moves against Josephine Ong. Karen Columna with a fadeaway shot. Ong with the ball against Del Carmen. Ong with a drive. Ong dipsy-do and one. Josephine Ong hangs in the air to score that layup. Ong escapes Del Carmen, and look at that. Josephine Ong with that difficult layup.
Oh, what a crossover there by Del Carmen. Del Carmen is good. Again, crossover move by Del Carmen, producing a basket, leaving the defender behind.
Ong with 10 on the shot clock. Ong still with the basketball. Ong pass to Joey Bora. Touch pass. Mendoza open. And she scores. What a play by the Philippine Navy. Go for gold, another look. Easy 2 points for Janelle Mendoza and
WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Kalisha the inbounder. Siat takes the free throw jumper. Good! April Siat converts! April Siat giving Taguig the victory.
WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwan tingin na bayan ka, babalihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Tuwan tingin na bayan, tuloy na liga na kababaihan.
Handa na makipagsabayan kahit anong nakaharang.
Tampakan, atake, nice move. Saldua hangs in the air, gets the layup to go. Pero ito, si Saldua kanina, sumabit pa sa ere. Gets that layup to go.
Kahit anong sabihin nila, wala akong pakialam sa lahat ng bagay. Alam nyo na ba, hindi nyo ako maikukumpara.
Finds a way to get it to Gilberto. What a pass by Dan Natividad. This was a great pass by Natividad, threading the needle to get that pass to Gilberto for an easy layup.
Buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay sa daang matira.
Barons now with the steal, and the fast break opportunity completed, courtesy of an alley-oop. And Kalusin with the finish. Barons up by 3. Topping Lagrama against Jonathan Lontok there. Whoa, what an escape move by Lagrama. And one opportunity for Topping Lagrama, and there was a foul called. Topping Lagrama escaping the defense, eluding his opponent.
Iba, pag may pangarap handang makipagsabayan sa bawat larong walang humpay kamay na
Tolentino drives. What a shot by Tolentino! Alves couldn't do anything on that because Tolentino was able to to move it away.
Buhay, pangarap at hangarin na maging mahusay. Sa daang matira, matibay. Ang kailangan
Sa Operio ng Ataki Santos. What a spin move by Operio! When Operio, the spin cycle, gets that layup over Rivadavia.
sa tapang sa bawat laban.
WNBL, 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 WNBL.
Army hymn.
Buhay kawal ng ating bayan, giting ay tinataglay. Sa oras na ako'y tinailangan, nakahandang ihadlang ang buhay. Tapat namin ay napatunayan sa gubat at larangan. Mindanao at Visayas man, sa Bataan, Korea at Vietnam. Buong loob na lulusong, kalasag ng matatag na republika. Ulot pawis ay di alintana, sa kasamay laking tiwala. Pag nakawal ay lakas ng bansa, kaya palaging maghanda. Sa katunggali makikibaka, pagkat mahal namin ang bandila. Buong loob na lumulusog, kalasag ng matatag na republika. Ulot pawis ay di alintana, sa kasamay lang tiwala.
Thank you very much, Philippine Army Lady Battalion. Now let's make a turn for the Lady Generals to the center court to gather as well and sing the Taguig City hymn. Maybe also ask the coaching staff to join at the center court.
Bayang pinapala ng dakilang lumikha, may bagong pag-asa sa hangaring dakila, sa mahal kong bayan. Ialay nating lahat, tapat na paglilingkod, Taguig ay sasagana. Taguig, magmaliwan ang lahat, di ka malilimot. Bayan kong sa kalbilag, sa iyo nadarama. Taguig ay paunlarin ang aming hangarin. Bayan kong Taguig, wala kang pagmamahal.
Thank you very much, Taguig.
WNBL, WNBL, WNBL. Tuwan liga na bayan, kababaihan na tayo lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Uuningan na bayan, kapapalihan na tanang lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Uuningan na bayan, kapapalihan na tanang lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Uuningan na bayan, kapapalihan na tanang lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Uuningan na bayan, kapapalihan na tanang lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Uuningan na bayan, kapapalihan na tanang lumaban. WNBL, 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 WNBL. Uuningan na bayan, kapapalihan na tanang lumaban. WNBL, WNBL.
It's a great Sunday for women's basketball action, and we're here at the Muntinlupa Sports Complex for today's semifinal doubleheader in the WNBL. It's gonna be an all-out war between the Philippine Army Lady Battalion and the Taguig City Lady Generals. The game theme, again, as we mentioned, the all-out war between these two teams. The Philippine Army Lady Battalion pulling off an upset in the first game. Again, my name is Carlos Acamos. It's my pleasure to take you through the action in today's semifinals doubleheader in the WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina. We're live on the Facebook pages and the YouTube channel of the NBL Pilipinas. As you take a look at the playoff picture, Taguig again and Army facing off, and in the second game, Navy and the Philippine PSI Air Force Lady Air Defenders going up in the second game of the doubleheader. And it's gonna be, again, an all-out war between these two teams. As you take a look at their previous matchup, the Taguig City Generals, they were the top seed, but they got upset by the Lady Battalion in the first game, pulling off a 2-point victory just last week. They actually shot poorer from the field, but they did well, or did better in the other categories. As you take a look at the assists numbers, 21-16, they spread the wealth and they converted 20 points off those turnovers. As you take a look at Janine Pontejos trying to continue the upset conscious ways for the Lady Battalion. She had 19 points, 9 of 10 from the free throw line, and 3 assists to continue or pick up from where she left off, that gold medal finish for Gilas Pilipinas women in the Southeast Asian Games. And again, the Lady Generals in their last game also had 23 points. But on the other end, Snow Peñaranda, Snowstorm, trying to revive the Final Four bid of
and
the
welcome
Taguig
to
Generals.
Game
She
2
had 14
of the
points
best
and
of
15
three
rebounds,
semifinals
continuing
between the Lady
her
Battalion
double ways.
and
But
Lady
before we turn over,
Generals.
let's turn
On the
over to
WNBL
Richard Tampos for the
2022 season, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipina. History for women's basketball. Let's make way for the starting five. First, for Philippine Army Lady Battalion. At forward number 6, Corporal Benji Soriano. Also at forward number 09, Corporal Marites Gadian. Starting at guard number 14, Corporal Dayan Helisan. One guard number 16, Corporal Sok Borja. Playing center number 20, Sergeant Gretchi Roque. Philippine Army Lady Battalion is led by Technical Sergeant Jerry Gadong. Now the starting five for Taguig Lady Generals. Coming in at center number 4, April Siat. Starting at guard number 5, Camille Claro. Also at guard number 10, AJ Gloriani. Forward number 28, Stephanie Ventura. Power forward number 11, Snow Peñaranda. Taguig Lady Generals head coach is Mark Robin Lucena. Referees for this ball game are Tom Ilaw, Jake Mabandos, and John Maritohona. 4 minutes.
And we're back. We're just moments away from tip-off between the Lady Battalion and the Lady Generals. Again, Taguig City finished the top seed in the eliminations with a 7-1 win-loss record, but they lost game 1 of the semifinals against the upset-conscious Philippine Army Lady Battalion. So we'll see if the Lady Battalion can continue or complete their upset of the top seed. The game is just underway here in the WNBL as Gelisan puts the Lady Battalion on the board, picking up from where they left off last week. So we'll see if they can keep it up. Inside, they go inside. Ball stripped, and the ball stays with the Lady Battalion. Soriano looking for a teammate. They go inside. And errant pass leading to a Gloriani steal. Gloriani forcing it. No go, but the ball stays with the Lady Generals. Again, as we mentioned at the top of the show, the Lady Generals are double ways for the Lady Generals. But she loses the leather that time, and the Lady Battalion are on the break, and they finish. Roque giving the Lady Battalion back-to-back buckets, 4-0 in the early goings of the first quarter. Ventura, Gloriani thought about it. Mid-range J, in and out. Ventura the offensive board, and she gets it to go. As the Lady Generals now on the board. Borja signaling a play. Roque fakes it. Kicks it out outside. Gelisan, no go on the 3. Lady Generals on the counter. Soriano deflects that pass and completes the steal. Roque looking for someone to pass to. Three-point shot is no go, but they get the offensive rebound. The shot is good. Three-pointer. Gadian with that bucket. 5-point lead for the Lady Battalion. 7 minutes to go in the first period. Claro trying to escape her defender. Now it's Peñaranda. The deflection. She keeps possession, but the shot is no good. Borja.
using the pick and roll, taking it herself, but to no avail. Inside they go. Kick it out to Claro for three. Still no go, and Soriano gets the rebound. Borja signaling another play. Gadian, no. That's Roque rather. But Soriano was there to clean up the mess, and it's a 7-point lead for the Lady Battalion, and the Lady Generals call for time. And we're back to the ball game. Again, Vanji Soriano. Soaring Soriano. She has been doing it all for the Lady Battalion. As you take a look at her numbers, she almost had a double-double in their last game. 15 points and 1 rebound away from a double-double on top of 4 steals. She contributed to that 2-point upset victory for the Lady Battalion. So we'll see if Vanji can complete a double-double this time and pull off another upset against the top-seeded Lady Generals. Gemma Miranda coming in for the Generals, but to no avail on her first shot. But she gets the defensive rebound this time. Del Carmen on the break. Miranda trying to go inside to Peñaranda, but ball goes out of bounds. Lady Battalion get it across the half-court line. Borja against Claro. Borja. Pull-up J is good. Nice looking jumper there by Borja, giving the Lady Battalion a 9-point lead. Again, they have picked it up from where they left off last week, as they are eager to pull off another stunning victory against the #1 seed Lady Generals. But Siat has other plans, as that's only the second bucket for the Lady Generals as they try to keep their season alive. Whoever wins this battle will face the winner of the matchup between the PSI Air Force Lady Air Defenders and the Gopher Gold Philippine Navy Lady Sailors. The Lady Air Defenders are 1-0 or ahead in that best-of-3 series after a 3-point victory also last week. So we'll see if the Lady Air Defenders can continue their winning ways, as you take a look again at Gemma Miranda. But that pull-up jumper from Borja. And on the other end, the Lady Generals retaliating with their own basket. Just their second basket of this game. With just 4 minutes in the first quarter. That floater doesn't go in, but there's a loose ball foul. Gadian gets called for that foul. And she gets rewarded as Gelisan trying to force an offensive foul, but she got late to position, and Peñaranda getting rewarded with that defensive foul. And another free throw awarded for Peñaranda. Lane violation called before that shot. And the free throw is good. Basically a 3-point conversion for Snow Peñaranda as she tries to heat up to lead the Lady Generals to a deciding game in this semi-final series as Pontejos misses that mid-range J. Miranda thought about it, takes it and buries it. Gemma Miranda. And the Lady Generals now down by 1 point. Heating up when they need it as Miranda wide open and making the defense pay to pull the lead to within 1. And we're back to the ball game with Gemma Miranda's 3-pointer. She actually has already surpassed her point total in the last game. She all had 2 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. She struggled in that series opener, so she has been the missing link for the Lady General. So with this early basket of her, she'll try to lead the Lady Generals and recover her usual numbers. She has Kabinbin kicks it out. Gelisan in and out. Lady Generals with the rebound. Del Carmen against Pontejos. Pontejos with the near steal. Will she complete it? She does, and she draws the foul. Nice hustle that time from the national team sniper, showing her defensive prowess that time. As the Lady Battalion tried to keep this lead in this possession. Gelisan taking a breather for the Lady Battalion. Kabinbin kicks it out. Spin move, Garcia. And a foul was called. Kat Garcia on the foul line. Getting rewarded after taking it strong to the hoop with that spin move. Less than 2 minutes remaining in the opening period. A bit strong on that first attempt. Second one, still no go. And the Lady Generals try to attack it, but they turn it over. Now it's Pontejos. Pontejos, the shot, no go. Another rebound for the Lady Generals. Del Carmen pushing the pace, but they don't have numbers. And there's a foul called. Lavalle drawing that foul. Again, take a look. Del Carmen trying to push the pace. And on the far end, Luwalhati committing that foul. She tried to prevent that fast break opportunity for the Lady Generals. Kabinbin inside, kicks it out. Garcia, yes! Kat Garcia finally getting on the board after missing 2 free throws. the previous possession. Lady Generals getting it across after that full court press from the Lady Battalion. Inside, no good. Offensive rebound and 2 free throws on the way for the Lady Generals. As Roque appeared to commit that foul as Kabinbin on the other end, and Garcia completing that play. Well, Hati, first free throw is good. Her way inside, gets her own miss. And the ball, they lose possession of the ball. And the Lady Battalion have a chance to have the final say of the opening period. Kabinding, and the first quarter buzzer sounds. The Lady Battalion protecting a 4-point lead, and as they try to sustain their upset conscious ways, Roque and the rest of the Lady Battalion trying to pull off another upset against the Lady Generals. And we're back. This is game 2 of the semifinals between the Philippine Army Lady Battalion against the top-seeded Taguig Lady Generals, who are trying to revive their season and stay alive to force a deciding game in the Final Four. Can they pull it off? And the second quarter is underway. Take a look at the first quarter field goal shooting. The Lady Battalion shooting it much better, 7 of 18 from the field compared to just 4 field goal makes for the Lady Generals. As Kabinbin continuing the push for the Lady Battalion, 6-point lead in the early goings of the second quarter. Galicia sidestepping inside. Fast break was brought to you by Gatorade. Nothing beats Gatorade. Kabinbin sidestep, step back, no good. Lady Generals take control. Season to the corner, inside, back to Season, the short shot, no good. Offensive rebound, and they draw the foul. As Roque assessed with that foul. Siat, their starting center, in and out on her first attempt. As the soaring Soriano coming back in for the Lady Battalion to try to extend the lead for Philippine Army. Siat, 1 of 2 from the foul line. 7-point lead for the Lady Battalion. Sok Borja coming in, back for the Lady Battalion. Chaka Binbin taking a breather. Another errant pass. Pontejos pleading with her teammate. After that wide pass, ends up in a turnover for the Lady Battalion. Take a look at the turnover numbers. The Lady Battalion have been managed to keep or protect the ball with just 2 turnovers compared to 8 for the Lady Generals. And again, take a look. That's the 9th, already the 9th turnover for Taguig City. And that has been one of the keys for the Lady Battalion in keeping this lead. Pontejos inside. Yes, tough shot, but still gets it to go. Janine Pontejos starting to heat it up against the former UAAP MVP Marichu Bocaro. Pontejos, the former CEU standout, showing the way for the Lady Battalion. And we're back to the ball game. The Lady Generals coaching staff trying to remind their team that they are down 1-0 in this best of 3 semifinals. And their backs are against the wall. Points off turnovers, another huge story. Already 13 points for the Lady Battalion compared to none. 0 for the Lady Generals. But Gloriani wants to keep her team alive in this semifinal series with that jumper, as the lead is down to 7 with less than 7 minutes to go in the first half. Pontejos, one-legged jumper, no good. Pontejos showing her array of moves. And on the other end, the corner 3, no good. Lady Battalion the rebound, but Bacaro with the counter steal. And there's a foul call that Gadian gets called for the foul as Bacaro drawing that foul. Gadian was blocking her way. Janine Pontejos taking a much-deserved breather for the Lady Battalion as they try to keep her fresh in the more important stages of this Game 2. Peñaranda. Bacaro thought about it. Bacaro inside. Pass deflected, but the ball stays with the Lady Generals, and the foul was called. That's Galicia drawing that foul, and Gelisan acknowledging the foul. Again, take a look at this. Galicia knowing there was a foul, and she throws it up for 2 free throws. And the second one is good. 1 of 2 from the foul line for Galicia. Soriano looking to set it up. Now it's with Gadian. Getting bothered by the Lady Generals. Soriano. Long jumper. No good. Rebound to Peñaranda. Gloriani on the counter. AJ kicks it out. Bacaro. Jumper. No good. See at the offensive board. Galicia wide open. Still no go for the Lady Generals. And the struggle has been real for the Lady Generals. They can't make those open jumpers so far in this game. And the three is no go for Roque, or Borja rather. Marichu. Peñaranda. No good. Soriano appeared to get hurt on that play, but Soriano appears to look better now. Comeso also in for the Lady Battalion. Soriano, mid-range. No good on that jumper. And Bacaro with the rebound. Bacaro pushing it. Bacaro, the jumper. No. Another miss for the Lady Generals. They have been stuck to 16 with less than 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Peñaranda, another usual rebound for the double-double machine. Bacaro. Cross-court pass. Gloriani, a bit strong on that shot. Borja. Directing traffic, setting up a play. Comeso. Comeso, layup. No. Galicia, the rebound. Galicia, the three. Short. And Borja gets the loose ball. Borja. Soriano using the screen. Soriano inside. In and out. Peñaranda, another rebound. And Bacaro on the counter. Forcing the issue. No. Another miss. She gets bothered with those long arms by Borja. The Lady Battalion defense really bothering the Lady Generals in this juncture of the game as Borja misses that three-point attempt. Peñaranda secures the rebound. Scoring herself. Coast-to-coast move. Snob Peñaranda as the lead is down to 4. Of the first half between the Taguig Lady Generals and the Philippine Army Lady Battalion, Chak Kabinbin trying to again pull off another upset victory against the top-seeded Lady Generals. They are up by 4 points with less than 2 minutes left in this first half. Can the Lady Battalion keep this up? Pontejos, a play drawn up for her, but Siat commits that foul a little too eager. Trying to go for the steal, but she ends up hitting the face of the national team sniper. Appeared to get hit on the eyes, but she appears to wave it off. Soriano gets another bucket. The lead is back to 6 points for the Lady Battalion. Ventura using the screen, kicks it out. Claro, no good on the three. Peñaranda tried to keep it alive, but the ball goes to the other way. Kabinbin looking for Pontejos. A play again for her, but she kicks it to the corner. Gelisan trying to escape Ventura, but solid defense being shown by Ventura that time. Ends up in a stop. Defensive play that time for the Lady Generals, and they try to convert on the offensive this time. With less than 45 seconds left in the first half. Janine Pontejos troops the foul line for two. A miss on the first attempt, as the Army coaching staff trying to direct some final instructions for the Lady Battalion, as an empty trip on that foul line for Janine Pontejos. A chance for the Lady Generals to cut it to 2 or even 3 in this probably last possession of the first half. But to no avail is Ventura. Although Pontejos throws it away, giving the Lady Generals one last chance to inch closer in the first half. Del Carmen, Ventura. She runs out of time, although that goes in, but again she runs out of time. A 4-point lead in the first half for the Lady Battalion, trying to continue their upset-conscious ways. Take a look at the first half highlights. Kabinbin and Pontejos doing wonders after their SEA Games gold medal finish to try to keep the Lady Battalion on top. We'll see if they can continue this push after this break.
Five straight points for Air Force. Columna scores and a foul. Karen Columna with a nice move inside, putting on the moves against Josephine Ong. Karen Columna with a fadeaway shot. Ong with the ball against Del Carmen. Ong with a drive. Ong, dipsy-do, and one. Josephine Ong hangs in the air to score that layup. Ong escapes Del Carmen, and look at that. Josephine Ong with that difficult layup.
Oh, what a crossover there by Del Carmen. Del Carmen is good. Again, crossover move by Del Carmen, producing a basket, leaving the defender behind.
Ong with 10 on the shot clock. Ong still with the basketball. Ong pass to Joey Bora. Touch pass. Mendoza open. And she scores. What a
We're back to game 2 of the WNBL semifinals between the Lady Battalion and the Lady Generals. Philippine Army up by 4 points in the first two quarters after a solid first half in the all-out war. As you take a look at some of the first half highlights, Sok Borja sparking the solid start for the Lady Battalion, and Gemma Miranda trying to heat up early after a struggling first game for Gemma Miranda, and Pontejos also trying to get her groove on for the Lady Battalion as they try to pull off another upset victory. The national team connection between Pontejos and Cabinbin doing wonders for Philippine Army as they are now up by 4 points again in the first half. Those are some of the highlights of this game. And you take a look at the statistics. The Philippine Army clearly shooting it better from the field, 34% compared to just 22, although Taguig keeping it in the ball game with their dominance on the rebounds, 29 to 18. But it's been the steals and bench points that has been the keys of the ball game for the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. 6 steals and 11 bench points. The top scorers, again for the Lady Battalion, the usual suspects, Ponteo, Soriano, Cabinbin, and Gadian. And on the other end, Peñaranda continuing her double-double ways, and Ventura, Miranda, and Siat all have to put up even better effort to keep their season alive. But Janine Ponteos has other plans. We'll know if they can keep this up in the start of the second half. As Peñaranda trying to keep the season alive for the top-seeded Lady Generals, trying to preserve their #1 finish in the eliminations, where they only lost 1 game in their 8 outings. Peñaranda gets blocked, however, but Miranda was there to clean it up. 5 points for Gemma Miranda, but she appears to be hurt since the start of the second half, or the first half rather. She has been shuckling or hurting on that, looks like her ankle. So we'll see if she can continue to play on for the Lady Generals. Miranda. Sia, turn around. No goal. Soriano the rebound. Cabinbin. Pontejos from the screen, using the Garcia screen, but still Pontejos with the ball. Step back. Shot is no go for the Lady Battalion. Claro gets the ball deflected by Soriano, but Miranda keeps it. Peñaranda spinning inside, no go. Gets her own rebound and cleans up the mess. That has been the signature move for Snow Peñaranda, as the Lady Generals now down by just 2 points in the early goings of the second half. Miranda with the steal. Turnover by the Lady Battalion. Let's see if the Lady Generals convert. Cross-court pass to Claro for 3. No go. Garcia the rebound. Pontejos on the counter. Cabinbin inside. Gets some space and finishes the basket. Shaq Cabinbin suddenly finding that space as he sliced the defense. Miranda on the other end. No go. Claro gets the offensive board. Gloriani for 3. AJ Gloriani restoring some order, as the Lady Generals now down by just a solitary point. They have a chance to take the lead in the next possession, but we'll see if Pontejos and the rest of the Lady Battalion can preserve this lead. Step back, no go. Can they keep it? No. Lady Generals, a chance to take the lead, but a sorry turnover for Taguig City, as Camille Claro could only smile on that play. As Gloriani, a glorious three-pointer for the Lady Generals. Short on that shot. Peñaranda on the fast break, and she completes it. No Peñaranda, finally giving the Lady Generals a 1-point lead after trailing most of the way. The Lady Generals are heating up. Baseball pass, nice find. Snow Peñaranda with a snowstorm to give them A 1-point lead. And we're back to the ball game. You just saw a snowstorm for the Lady Generals as Peñaranda gave them a 1-point lead. The fast break story, a pretty even battle, 6 points apiece for both teams, but the Lady Generals slowly but surely finally showing what they are truly capable of in the early goings of the third quarter. And the ball stays with the Lady Battalion. Miranda asking for a review of that play. And as a result, Shaka Binbin catching the defense sleeping as the Lady Battalion quickly regained the lead, 30-29. Almost halfway through the third quarter. Pontejos a little eager, but take a look at that knockout play by Chaka Binbin, catching the defense sleeping again to give them back the lead. Miranda moving the ball around. That's Gloriani again. To no avail this time after hitting a three-pointer earlier. Kabinbin directing traffic using the rocket screen. Kabinbin for three. Shaq Kabinbin restoring some order for the Lady Battalion. Just like that, it's back to a 4-point ball game for the Lady Battalion. As a defensive prowess again being shown by the Lady Battalion. Again, Kabinbin finding her range from the beyond the arc, and they double it up with a defensive possession and the steal. Roque with a fake inside, no go, but she appeared to draw the foul. Siat commits the foul. Roque troops to the foul line for two. As the Lady Generals coaching staff trying to figure out ways how to keep their season alive. As a miss by Roque on the first shot. As veteran play that time, knocking it on the foot of Season. And a completed turnover, forced turnover by the Lady Battalion. Kabinbin loses the handle, trying to keep it alive, and that's a jump ball situation. That's Duwazo and Kabinbin going at it. Kabinbin trying to a veteran play that time. No need to jump as she tried to figure out where the ball was going, but to no avail as the Lady Generals get the ball. As Miranda loses possession of the leather. Again, take a look at this jump ball play. Veteran move that time. Kabinbin actually getting that ball, not needing to jump at all, knowing she had the height disadvantage. They got the ball momentarily before the Lady Generals got a hold of it completely. As a foul was called. Is that Roque? Luwalhati gets called for that foul. Roque gets rewarded for going aggressive to the basket. No go on the first attempt. And the second shot is good. Gretchen Roque, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Back to a 4-point lead for the Lady Battalion. Full court pressure this time by the Lady Battalion. And a successful defensive play again. As the Lady Battalion delivering on both ends of the court. After that offensive play, they complete a defensive play with that full court pressure. Contejos thought about it against Del Carmen. Pull up J, in and out. That's Ventura. 1-on-2. Contejos, like taking a candy from a baby. Contejos inside, spin move, and it's good. Janine Contejos, coast to coast defensive play turns into an offensive conversion for the national team star. Season on the other end. There was a block. Was that a foul called on Borja? She can't believe it. Nice timing that time from Janine Contejos. Taking it all by herself. The spin move and the finish. Veteran move from the SEA Games gold medalist. As the Lady Battalion back to a 5-point lead. Season short on that attempt. Duazo trying to keep it alive. She does it. Fakes it. And no good, but the Luwalhati was there to clean it up. 3-point game. Soriano and the Lady Generals giving the Lady Generals a dose, or the Lady Generals giving the Lady Battalion a dose of their own defensive medicine. Also trying to forcing a turnover off of that full court pressure. Ventura inside, she gets it to go. And defense turns to offense for Taguig. Lead is down to 1. 3-pointer, no good. Lady Battalion, keep it alive. Kabinbin using the Roque screen. She takes it for 3 and she buries it. Shak Kabinbin. Another 3-point conversion for the national team point guard, against restoring some order for the Lady Battalion. Back to a 3-point game for Philippine Army. Season kicks it out. Ventura floater, no good, but she draws the foul. Gretchen Roque already with 4 personal fouls, but still in the third quarter, approaching the 2-minute mark of the third quarter, as Ventura on the foul line. Roque getting warned for resentment to that call. Kabinbin and the Lady Battalion with another steal. Fancy, or too much that time. A little bit too fancy for Chaka Binbin, leading to a turnover. Chaka Binbin, the no-look feed, Vanji Soriano. But in the next play, she went a bit fancy, as that led to a turnover. Season, count it, and the basket, and the foul. Bucket and the bonus for Season. Vanji Soriano getting called. Season taking it strong to the hoop and gets rewarded with a bonus charity. As Vanji Soriano getting called for that technical foul. This can be a momentum shift for the Lady Generals if they can pounce on this momentum. Janet Season misses on the free throw. Another chance after that missed technical free throw for Janet Season. Now this is the bonus charity after the 2-point conversion, and she completes it. And one play converted by Janet Season as the Lady Generals again managed to get this to a deadlock, 41 apiece. Less than 1 minute and 30 remaining in the third quarter. Offensive foul called on the Lady Generals, or the Lady Battalion rather. That's on Gelisan. Too much team. And the Lady Generals already in possession to draw that offensive foul. As Duwazo sacrificing her body. As the game is tied, still tied, 41 apiece. We'll be right back. And we're back to the ball game. France May Chakabinbin has been one of the steady contributors for the Lady Battalion, and she was the defensive gem in game 1, where she had 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 5 steals, as she has been doing it all on both ends. And she has picked it off in this game, already with 15 points, missing just 3 of his 10 attempts, on top of 3 dimes for the national team. Steady point guard. As the Lady Battalion try to preserve this upset ways. But the Lady Generals now have a chance to again take the lead. Del Carmen. Luwalhati jumper, and it's good. Luwalhati showing her range and buries that long jumper. The Lady Generals now on top by 2. Kabinbin inside, kicks it out. That's Gelisan. No good. Luwalhati getting called for that foul. Lady Battalion. Borja way short on that 3-point attempt. And the Lady Generals have a chance to even extend this lead. And ball goes out of bounds. Some complaints from the fans. Kabinbin against Season. Kabinbin sidestepping her way inside again. Almost getting that one to go in. Lady Generals on the counter attack. Season hits the board. Kabinbin inside, floater, no go. And Duwazo with the rebound. And the third quarter buzzer sounds. The Lady Generals now on top by 2 points after trailing most of the way. Kabinbin has been doing it all for the Lady Battalion, but Snow Peñaranda has been the snowstorm. Contejos again trying to keep the lead for the Lady Battalion, but Luwalhati and the Lady Generals now on top by 3. As you take a look at the fans, nice crowd here at the Muntinlupa Sports Complex cheering for these military teams. Again, it's the Philippine Army Lady Battalion against the Taguig City Lady Generals, and in the second game, the Navy Lady Sailors going up against the PSI Lady Air Defenders. 3 military teams in action today in Game 2 of the WNBL Semifinals. And after this, it's the quarterfinals in the NBL Pilipinas. Ang tahanan ng tunay na homegrown between the Laguna Pistons and the Taguig City Generals. But before that, we focus on the fourth quarter of this all-out war between the Lady Generals and the Lady Battalion. Taguig already on top after trailing most of the way thanks to Snow Peñaranda. Again, take a look at the quarter scoring. It has been Del Carmen looking for teammate. Duwazo forcing it. No good. Borja protecting the leather. Broker powering her way inside. No good. A loose ball foul. Duwazo gets assessed with that foul as the ball stays with the Lady Battalion. Contejos stumbling down, losing the leather, but the jump ball call was called by the referee. Contejos unable to keep possession of that leather as she is forced to jump it off against Ventura. Yes, AJ Gloriani coming in for the Lady Generals, trying to add some firepower for the gig. Jump ball violation called by the referee. And so the ball stays with Lady Battalion. Kabinbin using the rocket screen, but miscommunication that time by the Army players, and another jump ball is called. This time it's Siat and Soriano. They jump it off and the ball goes to Season and the Lady Generals. Turnaround Jay, a bit long on that shot. And ball goes the other way. Gloriani trying to push the pace. Siat inside, in and out. Would have been a nice fast break conversion that time, but to no avail for the Lady Generals. Kabinbin, sloppy pass. Now it's Contejos. Some double team defense here. leaving one wide open. Ponteos keeps the possession and buries the jumper. Answered prayer for Janine Ponteos in what was seemingly a blown play for the Lady Battalion. Floater, no good. Siat offensive rebound. Another cleanup job, this time from Duazo. But Garcia gets the ball. Kabinbin on the other end. Kicks it out. Ponteos, deadly from that area, and she buries it. Lista mo na. Janine Ponteos restoring some order for the Lady Battalion. They are now back up by 1, 46 to 45. Take a look at it again. Back-to-back buckets for the national team sniper. A Hail Mary shot and another answered prayer on that feed. We take a short break. And we're back to this exciting semi-final game between the Lady Army Battalion and the Lady Generals, as Janine Ponteos has heated up in this game already with 12 points on 2 of 4 from 3-point range and 3 steals. She has done it on both ends of the floor as she tries to lead Philippine Army to a place in the finals in what had seemed to be an improbable scenario after they finished just 3 wins and 5 losses for 4th seed in the eliminations. But after pulling off that 2-point victory in game 1, they are now 1 win away from the finals if they pull off this game 2 victory against the Lady Generals. Garcia with the rebound. Ponteos thought about it. Using the screen, Ponteos spinning, shooting, no good, but she gets her own miss. Janine Ponteos in the right place at the right time to keep possession of the leather.
The WNBL 2022 season with life things spelling, Gatorade, Surge, Fitness and Lifestyle Plus.
And we're back to the ball game. Who will be the leg 4 champion? As you take a look, it's on June 11, 2022, the Brenzigel Convention Center. WNBL 3x3 action continues with the leg 4 after 3 exciting legs. Now we continue to leg 4 on June 11 in we are underway in this 4th and final quarter. Can the Lady Generals keep their season alive? Or will the Lady Battalion complete this upset of the top-seeded team and gain a place in the finals? We'll find out in these late stages of the 4th and final quarter. Ponteos They go inside. Garcia trying to maximize that height advantage, but to no avail are the Lady Battalion. Claro on the other end. Inside, Luwalhati. Turnaround is good. Or Peñaranda rather. Completing the turnaround basket to give the Lady Generals back the lead. We're having a seesaw ball game in this juncture. And why not? As we give you exciting women's action in the WNBL. Duwazo. The shot. That's Claro for three. Camille Claro clearly burying that shot to extend the lead for the Lady Generals. But Pontejos appears to be hurt. Looks like a hard foul given up that time by Duwazo. But she was quick to apologize. Again, after that three-pointer by Claro, Pontejos trying to retaliate right away, but she hits the deck and her head gets hit on the floor. Shaking it off is the national team sniper. And they can't, the Lady Battalion can't lose, but Pontejos right now, as they are trying to regain this lead, as the Lady Generals now with the momentum. But Pontejos tries to trim the deficit to 2 points. In and out, however, badly needed free throws for Janine Pontejos, but to no avail on that first shot. Gemma Miranda trying to lead her team to victory in a deciding game as they are 6 points rather. On top are the Taguig City Lady Generals, 53-47. Less than 4 minutes to go in this game. Kabinbin outside to Soriano for three. No good. Battle for the loose ball, ends up in the hands of Duwazo. Loriani. Claro for three. Quick trigger and she buries it. Lista mo na. Camille Claro. And suddenly the Lady Generals are pouring on. 9-point game for the Taguig City Lady Generals. Fast break opportunity. A quick trigger three from Camille Claro. And just like that, it's a quick 9-point lead for the Lady Generals. We'll be right back. And we're back to the ball game. Lady Generals are on top, but they took more time on that timeout as they try to keep their season alive and force a deciding game, a sudden death in this best-of-3 semifinal series against the Lady Battalion. They are looking good. 9-point lead for the Lady Generals against the 4th-seeded Lady Battalion. Kabinbin. Pass deflected, ball stays with the Lady Battalion. 5.6 seconds to shoot for the Lady Battalion. Kabinbin. Three-pointer, banks it in! What a tough shot, still gets it to go. Suddenly coming alive are the Lady Battalion, now down by just 6 points. 3 minutes remaining in this game. Claro floating it in, but it goes out. Pontejos draws the foul as Gemma Miranda acknowledging that foul, preventing that fast break opportunity and pleasantries between the two national team mainstays. But take a look at that tough three-point conversion from Chaka Binbin. Banks it in from a wing three-point shot. What a tough shot. Binbin now inside. Pontejos inside, no good. Soriano offensive rebound. Back to Pontejos for three, no good. Miranda almost keeping it, but the ball stays with the Lady Battalion. Fresh shot clock for Philippine Army. A two-possession game with less than 3 minutes left. Can the Lady Generals extend this to a deciding game 3? Or will Pontejos have other plans? No good on the three-point attempt. Peñaranda. Gloriani banking it in, no good, but Peñaranda was there to clean it up. And this last 2 minutes is brought to you by Converge. As the Lady Generals, or the Lady Battalion rather, still down by 6 points. Pontejos trying to escape her defender. Step back, step in, trying to scooping in, and draws the foul. Talking about just Janine Pontejos. Miranda gets called for another foul. As the Lady Generals bench gets warned for improper bench decorum. A bit too excited are the Taguig Lady Generals as they try to keep their season alive. Pontejos gets the first free throw, but they're still down by 7. One of 2 from the foul line is Janine Pontejos, as the Lady Generals keep a 7-point lead. Del Carmen. Peñaranda against Soriano. Peñaranda spinning, kicking. Ball ends up in the hands of Claro. Lista mo na! Camille Claro, all smiles. Clear as daylight, 3-point bomb, and suddenly the Lady Generals are up by double digits, 61-51. What a turnaround for the Taguig City Lady Generals. Take a look at this again. Nice small ball movement. Ends up in a 3-point conversion by Camille Claro. We're back to the ball game. Camille Claro has been clearly one of the X factors for the Lady Generals after that 3-point bucket that has extended their lead to double digits with less than 1 minute and 14 seconds left in this game. 18-10 is the scoring advantage for the Lady Generals. 8-point lead in this quarter. Continuing what has been a huge turnaround after they were down by as many as 9 points in the first half, or first 3 quarters rather. As Borja with the miss, and the Lady Generals again are looking good as they try to extend this series to a sudden death. Snow Peñaranda, quick to call a timeout.
Timeout Taguig Lady Generals. Official score, Philippine Army Lady Battalion 51. Lady
General 61.
And we're back to the ball game. Take a look at your screens. It's Camille Claro, clearly the difference maker for the Lady Generals, scoring all her 9 points in this payoff quarter, scoring when the Lady Generals needed the most. She has been one of the X factors again for the Lady Generals in their bid to extend this series to a deciding game. Lady Battalion pulling off an upset 2-point win in the first game, in game 1, but the Lady Generals are now poised to take game 2 and regain the favored status in this series as the number 1 seed heading into the semifinals. Gloriani. Borja stopping the clock with a foul.
Holding foul, number 16, Sorbonne, her second, and that's the first team foul of the Lady Battalion under the last 2 minutes. Sharon.
Unable to score the important baskets as we take a short break. We're back to the ball game. The Lady Generals trying to put on the finishing touches to this game as Coach Jerry Gadong and the rest of the Lady Battalion also trying to keep this game alive, but they are not looking good as the Lady Generals up by double digits with 32 seconds remaining in this game.
14 seconds to shoot.
Duazo, floater is in, adding insult to injury as the Lady Generals now with their biggest lead of the ball game, 12 points. Suddenly, what a huge turnaround after being down by 9 points early on. And there is it, the final moments of the game between the Taguig City Lady Generals and the Philippine Army Lady Battalion. And there you have it. The final buzzer sounds. The Taguig City Lady Generals regaining edge as they take a 63-51 victory over the Philippine Army Lady Battalion to force a deciding Game 3. We have the best player of the game after this break. And we're back to the ball game. A huge victory for the Taguig City Lady Generals, 63-51 over the Lady Battalion to keep their season alive. And it's all because, or one of the main reasons why, was our best player of the game, Surge and Fitness and Lifestyle best player of the game, Camille Claro, who has come alive in the fourth quarter after being scoreless in the first three quarters. She has been clearly the difference maker. All of her 9 points in the fourth quarter. Camille, congrats.
Thank you, thank you.
Yun nga, nabanggit natin, you were scoreless in the first three quarters. What has been the key for your personal turnaround? Lahat ng points mo nagawa mo nung fourth.
Actually, ang nagtulong talaga sa akin is yung teammates ko. Napafrustrate na ako kasi hindi ako makashoot ng first half. And actually, pati yung third quarter. And then, pinupush lang ako ng teammates ko na, shoot mo lang yan, shoot pa rin yan. So, sila yung nag-give ng motivation sa akin.
So what's your plan for next game? Tingin mo na-regain nyo na yung status nyo as the top seed na favored kayo after that upset in the first game?
Siguro mag-work hard pa rin kami. Di pa tapos yung season. May goal pa rin kami sa team. Start on Tuesday. Practice ulit kami to win the second game. Yes.
There have it, your best player of the game. Meron kang gusto i-greet?
First, thank you kay Lord. Kung hindi dahil sa kanya, hindi namin ito makukuha yung panalo namin. Then, hello sa family ko, Morales family, and thank you teammates and Taguig City sa pag-support sa women's basketball. Ako si Camille Claro, WNBL ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipinas.
And there you have it, our Surge Fitness and Lifestyle best player of the game, Camille Claro, leading the way against the Lady Battalion. Take a look at the highlights. Borja and the rest of the Lady Battalion trying to pick up from their upset victory in Game 1 as they heated up early. Janine Pontejos giving them a 4-point lead after one. And it has been the same story in the second quarter. It has been actually a pretty even second quarter between both teams as Lady Battalion kept a 4-point lead heading into the second half. Soriano with that trademark jumper. Again, Lady Battalion protecting a 4-point lead. But in the third quarter, that has been the start of the turnaround for Taguig City, led by Snowstorm, Snow Peñaranda, continuing to be a double-double machine. But Janine Ponteos had other plans to try to keep this up. As the Lady Generals already on top. It's been our pleasure to take you through the action in this first game of the WNBL, ang tunay na liga ng atletang Pilipino.